You already know what time it is. It's time for more Mass Effect, and honestly, I'm really trying to dive into it today. I really enjoyed it, dude. Like after I finished that last recording, I was like, ah, crap, why did I have to end it? And honestly, I don't know how far I'm gonna get today, but honestly, again, like I said at the end of that last episode, sometimes these Mass Effect episodes might not even have like outros to them because I might just record for a long session, just cut it up. But if you're ready for more Mass Effect and you haven't already, hit the like button for your boy and leave a comment for the algorithm. You have no idea how much it really means to me and helps out the channel. We're still trying to march towards our goal of 50,000 subscribers by the end of summer. We still got a lot of time left, and with you guys' help, I know we can do it. If you want access to some of these episodes early, because honestly they can kind of take a while to edit and stuff like that, you can actually check out our Patreon. We also do movie and TV show reactions and stuff over there, so if you want access to unedited clips and have them early and stuff, it's all the way over there. Of course, it's not ever necessary or anything like that. It's just if you want to further support the channel and get access to something a bit early. But thank you guys so much for watching. You already know what time it is. It's time to dive in. Okay.
Contamination and transit hub.
I think we're getting towards the end of this segment.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Okay, cool. So we actually unlocked this path towards the end of the last episode, and from what I understand, there's gonna be a lot of goons in here we got to deal with. Dude, I'm in the mood to game, man. Ooh, crap. Okay, yeah. I will take these though.
The door could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Huh. You think? Whoa. Wait, why did he stop moving like that? Like, did you see that? Like, why did he stop? That's weird.
Online. Connected
Oh crap.
To subsidiary
I forgot that was Mira.
How may I assist you?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
Control group, loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now.
I assume that was this guy.
The leads couldn't get to the struck. Out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
Okay, I don't think we need Mira just yet. We kind of already exhausted her dialogue options. Oh yeah. Nope. Ah, that got me. Gotta be careful. Poison in this game is definitely bad. Some of you guys let me know that, yeah, there's a lot of things with poison in this game.
It's over now.
Like, bro, what the freak was that? I just used a Medigel, dude. Don't do that to me. I could have did a little jump scare moment right there. Something hidden the window. I don't know why this reminded me of like when you turn the corner in RE2 and then freaking Mr. X comes through. I'm more of an RE3 guy myself. OG, if you know, you know. Okay. This looks like a few different airports I've been to before. Definitely not train stations. I've only, it's funny, even though I'm an American, the only trains I've ever ridden are trains in Japan. But I don't know, as a Florida man, there's not too many trains really to use. So I just find trains so fascinating. Maybe it's just because you see them in all kinds of media and stuff like that. It's just this everyday thing. And they're just so foreign to me. Like even buses and stuff are extremely inconvenient down here. You know, like they exist and stuff like that. And that's fine. And plenty of people use them. It's just, it's not the biggest, most viable or even attractive option for most people. You know, people would rather pay for an Uber than to use a car, like than to use a bus. Yeah, we can only go one way. What am I talking about, bro? Okay. Hot labs. Okay, we can only go to one. Okay, you gotta keep that thing on you though. You gotta keep that thing on you. I keep getting worried that whatever is gonna go in here is gonna shoot me with acid. Oh, Oh, whoa, 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 hold up. Are you cool? You're cool? Yeah, you're cool.
Stand down.
Yeah. It's cool. It's me.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
And they run a train.
Those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
I'm here for Benezia. Achievement earned Krogan ally. Why did that randomly pop up? I'm a Spectre.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You did well.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Oh, let's talk about Benezia. I need to talk to her. I'll see what I can do.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Okay.
If you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I will take that. Benezia.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
The bugs from the
Did
labs.
the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
What's the facility
Tell me
like?
about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen.
What?
I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
We understand. Your
How
staff.
are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
The hot
I
labs.
need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Okay, well, we already did ask that.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
We're all
That's
aliens.
Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
This facility.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
How
Tell
secure?
me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
You survived somehow.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs.
Quarantine
One guy can
labs.
lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What do they do
What
here?
kind of research is done here?
Classified.
It's me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Okay, that was everything.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Went to
Hell,
the animation.
Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go!
Where? Oh, here they come. Okay. Oh. Okay. They came out of that thing.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
No problem.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
You're right. Paragon.
I'd kill for a P-204. Just hold down the trigger and zap. Hallway full of flash-boiled bugs.
Can't talk to you. Okay. Well, there's only one way to go. Let's move. Is it another elevator? So many doors. I cannot. do that. One thing I do like about this game though is that they kind of highlight things ahead of time, so before actually approaching it, like when I see in this room, one of the first things I see I can interact with is this person, and it's probably the most important thing, or the progression thing in this game. You know, like in this room there's probably a bunch of people I can, but the first one I see is the Asari that was likely mentioned before. So
where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas. My contract was up. I was going home.
Will it auto get me?
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know
Guys,
what you're doing here.
You guys know I hate it when people talk so slow. I'm sorry, it's definitely my toxic trait.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Show me what you got.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
I currently have, oh, so this is actually flat out better than what I have right now. And this is a new, okay, this kind of sucks. Heavy armor human. I can't do heavy armor. So apparently I won't be able to do heavy armor, period. So I will keep that in mind. Yeah. Quartermaster. I will buy that. I'll buy that. These are definitely worse. I'll probably buy just this. Wait, is this better? No, it's not better. Okay, it's not better than what I have. This is better than what I have though. I will buy that. Okay. Now go ahead and swap that out. Please let it be good. Yeah, it has 3 slots. Okay. There we go. I love that it just swaps all your crap over. Thank you.
Science pukes. Just bug out and leave them to die. All their fault anyway.
Dang.
Bug out.
Oh, Dr. Palon. He's who I was supposed to talk to about what happened.
Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
Benezia.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
The situation
How
here.
are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
Accident?
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Dr. Cohen, okay.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You don't like it here?
Not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here. Just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
Yeah, it seemed like y'all were up to some debauchery
Remember
here.
to report any suspicious noises.
Okay. I know we're supposed to talk to Cohen. I know we gotta talk to her, but easy door control.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Whoa. Let's not do that. Okay, there are enemies on the other side. Let's just talk to her for now. Actually, this is the way to medical bay. I'm definitely somebody who just feels like they gotta do it, all this other side stuff before, you know, moving on. Another mirror terminal.
What do you want?
Sorry.
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
Are these people sick?
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
I could help.
You're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15?
Yeah.
She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
I fixed her.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I need more to help.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros Bay is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Worry about that later.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is it dangerous in there?
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
Get me into maintenance.
I want access to the maintenance area.
I suppose. It's not allowed, but there's nothing back there. If you can save these men, I'll do that for you.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Sounds good. Get me into maintenance. We already said that. Okay.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to the Asari, the doctor up here. Okay. Yeah, let's talk to her.
What?
Dang. Calm.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Your work.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you study?
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in
Speak plain. That was over my head.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
My apologies.
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Oh, she's commenting on
Yes,
that.
I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Because she's here. What are you talking about? Okay, well, I don't think I'm getting anywhere with her because I've done all of these options. Wait,
Tell
hold
me
up.
about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University
Inconsiderate
of
much?
Arraeus. Is there
No
anything
need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
All right.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to
Okay, yeah, she's a jerk. We didn't get to go this way. Okay, this is the storage lockers. Boom, 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 boom. I'll take this. Oh, I have to take all. What? That's weird. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. No. Reduce the Omni Gel. All of it. All of it. All of it. Okay. All right, let's get the mess on. Oh, actually, we didn't go this way. To quarantine barracks. Okay, yeah, this is the direction I believe we're supposed to go in. This is a... Wait. I need to check something. Something's telling me this isn't actually the right way to go. So because of that, I want to see... Oh! Whoa! The freak just happened. You all are about to kill and shoot me now? No, I have to load the game. No, I have to load. Please let it be. I still did some stuff, bro. Please, man. Please, bro. I feel like I have to redo every... I think it auto-saved when I got here. Oh, no.
Something you need?
No. Okay.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
No, this panel is fine. That means I didn't even do the attack. Crap. Maybe it did happen. I swore when I came back here after that attack, this grading was offset, like they had come out of that. But I just exhausted every dialogue option with him all over again, and that didn't happen this time. Was that random? I have no idea. Did it already happen and it just reset the floorboard? I genuinely have no idea. Sometimes this game perplexes me. I don't know how that, what I could have done differently there. Okay, stuff definitely has to be randomly generated in this game, mostly because like now it's the assault rifle that's good. Like that's better than what I have, when before it was the freaking pistol, because I bought the pistol again. I swear it was the 8. Yeah, it's the only 8 that I have, and now it's much worse than what I had before, when it was like 255, I believe. You know, it was 255 and I think 7 and 75. Now it's worse than I have. And now I have this one that is definitely better than what I had before, when before it was not like that. Dude, am I going crazy? No, it has to be that way. You know, I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it. Like, yeah, that's just what the case is. You know, I just think it's cool. Like, am I tripping or not?
No.
Okay, now let's pretend none of that ever happened and get on the elevator like we were actually supposed to. Bro, what, like, and I get like we kind of went somewhere we weren't doing, but like, why is it jump straight to shooting us, bro? Dang, man. Like, we just talked to all of y'all. Okay, yeah, it's you. Okay, and Olar.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean the aliens?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
Tell me about the aliens.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
Tell me about the Rachni.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, A bad decision.
Your survival.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon.
Dang.
I closed the door. I killed her.
Help me beat them.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Benezia.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Benezia could still absolutely... Oh, crap. She could absolutely still be in there. Reduce the... I wish there was just a reduce all to Omnigel button. I don't know why I thought there was one like that.
I used to have night. Gotta keep the mood light.
Don't care what you losers have to say. Aid station. Thanks for the Medigels. I'll take those.
You're not part of the crew.
I'm a Spectre.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Why are so many people out of the loop? I get I kind of just became it, but word spread fast on other planets and stuff like that. But I do guess, you know, in this specific place, they did say that, you know, the rest of the world doesn't really exist here. Okay, but wait. I came down here and what's left? Do I have to try to convince him to let me go? Huh. Let's see. Okay. Captain, we need to talk.
Something you need?
Oh, notice the panels open. Did they attack while we were gone? I want to help Dr. Cohen.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Let us risk it.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
That's fair.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
Appreciate that.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Yeah, see, now the panel's gone. That thing definitely, those little monsters definitely attacked. The Rachni definitely attacked. That's weird how that didn't happen for me on my second go through. How he got interrupted mid-conversation. That's cool how that can happen. Okay, now we need to head to quarantine. Head to quarantine and we should be good to get in there. Actually, why do I feel like there was something else too? We have to go to the hot labs. Okay. Yeah, there was another place. I'm wondering, wasn't that place? Yeah, the place was definitely before. Let me see if it's open now. Okay, yeah, it is. Wait. Okay, the main story mission. Yeah, it's definitely there. And I am not there. So, okay, I wanted to make sure, because if this was actually the main story thing and helping the doctor through the quarantine thing was just something that you don't have to do yet, I would be kind of upset. Because I don't want to miss anything. Maybe I keep hitting the mic, that's my bad. I don't know. This game feels linear yet non-linear at the same time. I feel like Benezia's are like, why? To me, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, why would I try to go to Benezia first? You know, like, hold up. This is a point of interest. Okay, well, there we have our hard save already. You are not Benezia.
Are you here to secure the situation?
Are you
How are
alright?
you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Where's Benezia?
Is there an Asari matriarch here?
Sorry? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
That egg was ancient.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary
So we could
Helix
actually, we could find out
planted
here.
Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
What about a male?
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
The Rachni aren't obedient.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do.
Now they're all trying to
I am
find
thinking
her.
that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
We could save them.
And all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Neutron
I'm not
purge.
familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Wait, give us a
Once
minute
the
though.
purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
That's a terrible thing. Why would your mother tell you that? Why would she say that? Okay. This feels like it's kind of separate from what was going on. Crap. Did not want to talk to the okay, the neutron purge. Let's talk about that.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Resolve sounds final.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
Is there an Asari here?
There is an Asari I cannot identify standing next to you.
Oh my gosh.
How you tolerate literal-minded VIs is beyond me.
There are no others visible to my remaining internal sensors.
Are there any survivors in here?
Yaroslav Tartakovsky, Director of Operations.
Yeah, we know that.
There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate
Give me an
count.
estimate.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters.
Situation
What's
report.
the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Where can I get it?
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations, Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary.
We're moving on.
Okay. Let's just talk to him.
Out, Commander.
All right, well, we already have a hard save, so if I mess something up, and it kills everybody or something, then we're good.
I'm feeling not so well.
We already asked that. How do I trigger the purge?
How do we set off the purge?
We didn't talk to Mira.
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And it's just one. Nobody saw that, bro? Nobody saw that? Bro, where did he get thrown? I don't even. Oh, there he is. Obtain purge codes. Well, he didn't need to tell me. He did not need to tell me. All right, let's do this.
Online. How can I help you?
Initiate.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper
I have the code.
authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution.
All right, we need to like run.
120 seconds.
We need to run, right? Oh! Oh crap! Enemies on. Go, run! Okay, that didn't go as I thought it would go. Oh crap, man! I think we're just walking in here and didn't do anything else. Oh no, we have our 2-minute timer. Okay. Let's add marksman real quick. Let's get that singularity going too. Why is he not dying? Why are they were grouped up. Whoa. We have time. We have so much time, dude. We have so much time. Dude, heal, 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 heal. Run. What was that? Okay. That's it. Dude, they're everywhere. Go, 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 go. Ah, dang. And that just happened. I mean, people are gonna think, what the frick was that? Well, that was the hot labs. It's time to head back to the barracks now. I'm glad we did that though. That feels like it was completely missable. I'm really glad I decided to go and do that first. I'm really glad. That's why you got to do in these RPGs. They're gone. Hello? I really hope we didn't have an adverse effect. I don't see any enemies on the scan.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Benezia.
No.
Open fire!
No way! You're really gonna try to kill us because of what Benezia says? Shield boost. Singularity. Get this man here. Sorry, Captain. That's what you get for following her orders. Ow. Okay. Bro. He's dead. Dude, why is I'm still overheated? Okay, something's not right. Let's push up. There we go. Another one, another one. Okay, assault rifles are pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, in the end, all these guys died anyway. Let's check the medical ward. They're gone. Even the patients have been moved. Will Mira say anything?
This system is online and ready to provide emergency.
What are you doing?
I administrate the system.
Okay, yeah,
the core logic
we did this.
For Rift Station's automatic
Wait, a cure?
What treatments have been attempted?
I'm afraid treatment is not possible. An
Oh, okay, we did this. We did this.
present within the tissues of
We need
each
first aid.
patient.
Think you could run that
Certainly,
equipment?
Commander. One moment, please.
Okay. Did it do something? Oh. Oh, I thought it was okay.
This system is online and
We need
ready
first
to
aid?
provide
What?
Emergency service.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Says one moment and then disappears. Alright, didn't freaking help us. Actually, F5, what a time to be alive real quick. I'm not scared of having to get reset now. Okay. Y'all are not doing that. What? Whew. Immunity. All right. More. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, assault rifles are kind of broken in this game. Ooh, and the flame effect too. I kind of see why people pick the being good at assault rifles and general weapons thing, because it feels like this game, like, while biotics and stuff, like, and other things, like, can help a lot, a really good gun solves most of your problems. Whew, there's more. Where are the other head? Please don't shoot those things. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Don't want to accidentally have him shoot that. He dipped? Bro, the uninterrupted stream is crazy. There's another one. Oh, you can actually break down those things? It's kind of crazy. Okay. Benezia is definitely here. Oh man, and she's not getting away with this, bro. She's, like, I assume she's also just being manipulated, because I'm pretty sure they had said she's being manipulated because Saren has some kind of power that does that to people. I'll take the combat scanner. I have so many of these, dude. All right, let's do it. What's good? What's good? What's good? Okay, multiple routes. Ventilation room. This is leading towards the, wait. Okay, this is leading towards the secure lab. This is leading towards the ventilation room. This is a much longer route, it seems. Wait, it looks like we were down there already. Wait, Did we never go down? Wait. We never went to the barracks, did we? To get the cure? Did we never do that? Dude, don't make me have to go all the way back to figure it out if we did that or not. Crap, now I feel like I have to check. But it looks like the scientist barracks. Quarantine lab is connected though. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna freaking find out now. Okay, we absolutely did not come back down here. These guys are already hostile towards us. All right, here we go. Yep. Come on. What happened to what's-his-face that survived? Okay. And what I saw before, yeah, that actually opens now. So, crap. Wait, okay, so we are in the same area. Yeah, we are. So if we went the other way, wait, so if we go this way, then we'll end up where we were before. That's cool. That's good to know. I kind of almost want to check that out because we purely didn't see it before, and we can always come back without going the long way around. That's what I thought it was because that's what it looked like, but I did want to manually go back to check just in case. Well, we didn't actually get to see this room yet, so guess I'll keep it in. Oh. Huh. Level up. Level up. Okay. We can't. Did we come through here? We definitely came through here. Yeah, okay. This is the room I was going to go in, and this was the route to the secure lab. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we didn't go the route of the secure lab, but there's a bunch of different elevators and stuff. I feel like that part of the map looks familiar to me, but because we didn't go through this specific door, well, there's Benezia. Oh. I was not expecting her to be right there. I was not expecting that at all. Let's do our level up real quick. I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to use it for commando. Makes immunity available for use more often. I will take that. Liara. I guess we're going to upgrade your singularity. It's almost at max. We're gonna give you advanced overkill, and then we'll go put it in throw. Okay. Yeah, we still didn't find anything that was actually better, so. All right, cool. Wait. I'm gonna hard save over what I just hard saved over. I'm sure every gamer can understand, you know, like, you gotta save twice at least.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
That's not why Liara's here.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
This is why I'm glad she's
here.
here.
Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
What about Liara?
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Oh, crap. Whoa, did she just freeze me? Bro, I do not like dealing with a bunch of different biotics. Come on, please don't do this to me. Bro. Maybe I shouldn't have done this yet. Maybe I should have checked the other areas. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Okay. Whoa. Shield boost. Singularity. Okay, no, hold up. Lift her. Did she just kill me in one hit? I know I wasn't full HP, but dang. I should have just put on the immunity. Dang. That kind of sucks. Okay, we're back. Okay, we kind of got through that first wave a lot faster than we did the first time. Okay, these guys, I didn't even see them last time. I guess we're gonna push up this way this time. Okay, there we are, the Geth Troopers right here. Okay, lift. Cannot see. Okay, I don't think we aimed fully good with that one. Okay. Whoa, this... I feel like I haven't used a sniper in a few episodes. Whoa, there's no recoil on this joint. Oh man, this sniper might be the best one. Okay, here we go. Is she growing weaker or what? Okay. Okay, I think he did actually get back up. Okay. Oh man, this is like the best, bro. This is the best. Okay, hit that. They're on the other side. They're not pushing up. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. He's gotta get back up. Oh, he's dead. Got him.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Okay, so yeah, she is still fighting him off. Why should I believe you?
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Well, we just said this.
Why are you able to break free of...
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when
like the Asari on Pharos.
It will not last.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless.
Why do I not?
But a tool for Saren.
I feel like I don't trust her
He
still.
sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How do you lose a
How
relay?
does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay.
So she's just good now, bro? She's fighting it long enough to talk all this much?
Object in interstellar space,
What is this camera angle?
particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
You're here for that?
Someone on Novaria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations.
Hey, yo,
Queens
what?
inherit the knowledge of their mothers.
That's crazy.
I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Investigate. Saren's plan.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
Rachni found
How
the relay.
did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Your actions. I need that.
You have to give me the location.
I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
What's the decision here?
Die.
Oh, we have to fight her. No, it's because I was... Is there no way around it, bro? Is there... I don't want to kill her, but is there really no other way around doing this? Dude, stop targeting pieces of equipment. I don't see any other way, man. I think oh crap. Liara, you're gonna have to finish off her.
I gotta be more careful.
Whoa. All right, we got to. We had to. I didn't have any other choice.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Stay with us.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
That's kind of haunting. Sorry, Liara. And you don't have anything to say about it.
The better.
Oh crap. Hold up. Is anybody watching for your boy? You definitely just saw that, right? Shepard. Nobody's watching? Shepard, you're not so much of... Yeah, okay, you sense it, And you can see it in the glass.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
I don't understand you.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Are you controlling the Asari?
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us.
No, we're not. We're actually against them, in fact.
What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power
Oh
to
man,
free us,
I bet you Rex is gonna
or
hate
return
us,
our
dude.
people to the silence of memory.
Your plans.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps
Dude, the whisper in the voice? Rachni in the hot
You
lab.
could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
They were doomed.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet.
Dude, the animation here is
Sky
crazy.
is silent.
Well, I'll free you. I won't kill you. I'll free you. I won't kill you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
You're right, she dies. I'm not doing that. Oh. I won't commit genocide.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew?
Honorarium of corporate service.
We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
I'm sure Mass Effect 2 and 3 will be affected by this choice. I'm hoping like one day when there's like a giant war throughout the galaxy, these guys, like when all else is failing and looking like we're about to die and everything, these guys come through and save us and stuff. That was a big Paragon boost. So, but again, from what I understand, just because you do the Paragon thing doesn't mean it's the right decision, you know? That is not the same thing. So this way actually diverges, and we I think we should head to the quarantine lab now. Head back to the scientist barracks and go to the quarantine lab, because that's where the supposed cure is supposed to be. So let's take care of that first. Well, we can't. And it's funny because just before I saw that we couldn't go back, I realized that, wait, there'd probably be no reason for us to go back in the first place. They took away all the people and the passengers. So, and by the time, you know, we wouldn't have been able to go and get the cure anyway, you know, because who would the cure be for? So, oh well, I guess we kind of missed our chance to do that. But, okay, well, so there's another route of things in here. Ah, okay, and all of that is locked off now. Okay, I mean, it said mission complete in the journal, so it said ride the tram that we arrived in. Yep, so that's basically it. We defeated Matriarch Benezia. Honestly, I can tell the game is getting closer to the narrative end. There's still a lot to do in terms of like side quests and stuff like that, and I still haven't fully decided, you know, what all I'm gonna end up doing. I think I'll probably end up doing it all, most if not all the side quests before the finale at some point. I know some stuff is timed though, so I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. I don't want things to time out because I'm doing the story. I think this is the last thing besides Vermeer, I believe. Okay, we're back to the ship now.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Not so fast.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Calm down.
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
It's okay.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
They won't.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. My children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
They always got something slick to say, bro. I'm so tired of the Council. I feel like narratively, like, they expected you to not care for them. Like, that was definitely expected. Okay, well, I think we should talk to some of the crew. We're able to talk to Joker too, so I say let's talk to him.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
Ship status report.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Thanks.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Oh, I didn't mean to insult you.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Yeah, right.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Were you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Well, he already told us about the disease. Personal history.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
How do you do
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Okay, well, we already said the stuff.
All right, see ya.
See ya, Joker. See ya. What's up?
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
They can wait.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
You can't blame them.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
You forgave him?
I'd think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, It's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
What happened?
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt a girl, broke her arm.
Oh, nah.
She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. But at 17, that's something.
Sounds like quite the jolt.
That deep must have shocked the hell out of you.
Not as much as it shocked Vernus. It killed him.
Dang.
Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
Fair enough.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Dang. You're right, Caden. Let's keep it together. I think most people are kind of in like the same places they usually go. I don't think the doctor...
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an alliance?
No,
No,
we saw this. Okay, she doesn't...
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
She doesn't have anything new to say. I know that by now. All right, hold up. I'm gonna quick save right here. If you know, you know. Dude, my hair be doing anything during recordings. Okay, all right, let's do this. Yeah, we had a unfinished business, if you recall.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
You don't feel bad?
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
She's still with you.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Let's talk.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
A spiritual exchange?
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
What about age difference? I don't think that's kind of relevant. Because I'm intrigued.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
There's no rush.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you.
106.
You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
I understand. I don't want to just say we are and just push her, you know? I understand.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole.
Including humans?
Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who was your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species.
That's
Asari
weird.
daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
You don't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
She said she doesn't know. How do they deal with
You
that?
Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
We already did that.
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my
I thought you always needed
It is
Did that.
possible Benezia's partner was...
Maybe she wanted...
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control, and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Sorry.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Whew, that was heavy-handed.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
I did.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
Non-alcoholic.
I'm on duty. Have anything without alcohol?
You're always on duty, Shepard. It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Flattered.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Your files are clean.
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Now I understand.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired.
Bro, what the freak is going on with my hair, bro?
To march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies.
Dang.
Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
That's why you dislike aliens. You deserve better.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
Of course not.
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
All right, bye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Stop, Rex. He's real mad.
Shepard.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Crap, didn't we do this already?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us.
Why?
They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
And what about you?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Then what about Jared?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk.
But that's not how it went.
We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
And you
Sounds
went...
like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush,
Oh.
well, there are some laws that even we hold
Jared's his
sacred.
father.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Dang.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
He's got a pretty emotionally deep backstory.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several
It sounds like a side quest.
his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
I'll look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Cool. Geralth's brother and his ship. Doctor at risk. His news in the Keplerverse to warn the doctor. Man, there's so many quests, man. There's so many quests to do. And there's still so many keepers, bro. Where the freak do you go on the Citadel where all these dudes are at? I have no idea where all these guys are. All right, let's talk to Garrus.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one El Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs.
Dang.
He was stationed in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
What'd you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver.
Oh.
After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
For a full set? They have 4.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What about the doctor?
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
What was it?
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
That's sick.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Did you interview him?
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But they just
let
let
him
him go.
after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
I see.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
You're right.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Give it to me.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
This feels like Chrono Trigger to me, where everybody kind of has like a quest at the end or something like that. You know, like everybody kind of has their own like quest line, and like it kind of wraps up their stories in a way. And I know I'm getting towards the end of the game. That's probably why I'm mostly thinking that way. What's up, Tali? Been a while.
Shepard, I'm I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're feeling
Good
better.
to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Or you will.
Still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
You're royalty.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Preferential treatment?
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Sounds about right. A lot of pressure. I had no idea.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I guess I'm just tired of people judging me because of who my father is. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better.
That's a lot to ask
It's
for.
like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
We don't want that. What if we save the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the answer?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through.
Understandable. He got a lot on his plate, though.
Anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard.
Every kid does feel that way at some
I'm
point.
old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Were you close to your dad?
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
What about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down.
Dang.
My father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work.
I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
I feel like we did this already.
When my people reach maturity.
Yeah, we did.
But no, we said this is presented as a gift.
Yeah.
To the captain
Yeah,
of
we
the
did.
Respective like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, cool. Okay, I think that was all of our party members now. We talked to everybody again. Dang, dude. I'm glad that we did get a couple of quests out of that. That's cool. I wasn't really expecting this game to go that route. Kind of need to go over and look at my main quests and stuff again, because there's probably some stuff I didn't see. Okay. Yeah, race against find the conduit. That's the overall mission. We only have Vermeer left. That's it. I'm sure this is gonna be its own arc. That's probably gonna take a couple episodes, maybe. Yeah, we have his family armor. We have Garrus's mission too. I don't know what we can do to get everybody else's mission. Part of me kind of wants to do some of these missions on my own. I know some people kind of don't care. I know there's a lot of people who are down for side quests and stuff in these games, but from what I understand, it doesn't seem like they're that crazy and stuff to do. So I might do some of these on my own, just to see. I asked about it before and it seemed kind of mixed. Some people reassured that it kind of doesn't matter if you decide to do them or not, because like Mass Effect fans kind of just like watching Mass Effect. So even if I did decide to have them all on recording, then that'd be fine. But there's a lot of people who actually did want to see it. There are some people who kind of just cares about doing, you know, as long as I did them so like they can see the effects in like later games. Like, oh, you did this side quest with this random character. They may not mean much now, but they're kind of more prevalent in like a later game. So as long as they can see the effects of that, then they don't really need to see them. So again, I'm kind of mixed, and I'm not going to make everybody happy here. So I might end up taking on quite a bit of these on my own just to see. But yeah, but I probably will show Garrus's and Rex's on screen though, because if he gets his Krogan armor, it might be better than what he has. I know he called it useless, but sure. I think he was just kind of being tsundere. That's what I think though. I think I might end it here though, because we're off on a pretty good part. Again, I might end up doing some of the side stuff off screen. So by the time you see the next episode, most of them, if not all of them, might be done. So do still let me know your thoughts on that matter. But I think that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't already, hit the like button for your boy and leave a comment for the algorithm. Again, you have no idea how much that actually really helps me out. And subscribing to the channel will keep you notified for when I next come out with more. If you would like access to these episodes early, because honestly, right after I finish recording them, I usually try to put them on Patreon. So it might take me a bit to, you know, edit through them all and get each episode out. So you could end up seeing some of this quite a bit early if that's what you're into. Or if you're into movie reactions, TV show reactions, and things like that, I keep all that unedited over on Patreon. So if you're interested in that, you can always check out the link in the description box below for patreon.com/KingdomAce. It's never, you know, required or anything like that. And I'll never lock content behind it. They just get early access. So if you don't mind waiting for it, it will come to YouTube in some form or fashion. But thank you all so much for watching. My name is KingdomAce. Remember everyone to play some games, have some fun, and enjoy your day today.